Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of me cleaning out my closet. If you haven't seen part 1, go and watch it. I did corsets, skirts, and jackets. In this video, I'm going to be doing everything else in my wardrobe. I'm going to break it up into a few days because I know that I just won't be able to get it all done today. So if I look different in the videos, that is why. As a reminder, I'm listing everything that I sell on my Depop, so go check it out. And I have a feeling I have a lot more I will be selling, so make sure to go follow me on Depop. Let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. So the first thing I need to do is categorize everything. I've been putting this off a bit because the remainder of my clothes are scattered in every nook and cranny of my room. But we are gonna do this together because I want to do it right and I want to literally deep clean my room and get rid of stuff I'm not wearing. So I think first up I'm going to start with tops and then dresses and then bottoms and then miscellaneous things. Starting with tops. I have this ginormous bin full of stuff that is so disorganized. So I'm gonna start with this, and then I have some tops hanging up as well as some in this little tiny dresser I have. And then I have a few more hanging in my closet, so I will grab those. I just uncovered like 200 shirts that I suppose I've been hiding all this time. And some of them are just gonna be automatic sells. Like I don't even need to try them on. I'll try the majority of them on, don't worry. But some of them I just know I'm gonna sell, so I'll just talk through those. I need the strength of Jesus right now because I cannot do this. I feel like I need to do some stretches or something to prepare for this, but I think we just gotta dive in. You can't see off camera, but I have shirts all over the place. Honestly, I can just start with the shirt I am wearing now. And I'm not including like any sweatshirts or loungewear because I don't think that's very interesting to walk through. So starting with the shirt that I'm already wearing and I wear all the time. It's like my favorite sleep shirt and lounging around the house shirt. My roommates can attest to that. It's this big Harley Davidson tee. I got it at a thrift store in Burlington, Vermont. Very cool. Has some like skull graphics on it. A big keep for me. Next up is this little lingerie blouse that I thrifted, which is truly one of the most gorgeous pieces that I have ever found. Here is what it looks like on. So beautiful. The buttoning down the front, the lace, it's just gorgeous. This is another one of those pieces that I have never worn, which is extremely disappointing because it is very cute and the color is gorgeous. I've been torn on selling this one before, but there's just something in my soul telling me to keep it. I don't know. I'm conflicted on this. Alright, next up, I sort of have to flex on you guys with this blouse that I thrifted last week. It's true vintage and it's absolutely darling. It has these really pretty lace sleeves and a little cinch tie for right under your bust. Maybe it doesn't look like much on camera, but this is going to be the perfect layering piece, or I could even wear it with jeans solo. I love it. This was such a good find. This is a keep. Next up is this red blouse that I got at a vintage store here in Brooklyn. This might be one of the coolest pieces I have ever thrifted. I am obsessed with the sleeves and the long bows, the buttons down the center, and this little collar piece. But there's two things. One, it's a little too small. My chest is very compressed in this and the buttons are not that secure, so I feel like I could bust out of it any second. And two, I don't think this red is my shade. I'm a big red lover, clearly, but this red is a bit warm for my complexion. I just don't find myself gravitating towards it. I mean, I could dye it a different color, but it's such a beautiful red. I feel like someone else could enjoy this more than me. I think it's gonna be a sell. Here is a crowd favorite. Whenever I post this on my Instagram, people love it. It is this shirt from Andrea Iyama. It has this open corset back. Before you get your hopes up, this is a very expensive shirt. The brand actually gifted it to me. Thank you, Andrea Iyama. Mwah, mwah, mwah. But this is like a $300 shirt, so pretty expensive, but it's evident why. It is incredibly high quality, so stunning, so beautiful. Obviously a keep. I haven't tried this one on in a while, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. It's this sheer brown top with a chain around the border. Nails make everything difficult. The one thing I'm conflicted with on this top is the fit. It's a bit tight in my biceps and I feel like I could just hulk out of it. And the chest area is a bit too low, like it's showing a bit too much boob for me. But something in here is telling me to keep it. This is a little Brandy Melville blouse that I thrifted. Visually from afar, I think it looks pretty cute, but when you get close, I feel like it's more obvious that it's ill-fitting on me. Brandy Melville does not know how to contain these jugulars, so I think this one's gonna be a sell. Next up, I have this jean Route 66 vest. Yet again, another one of those pieces that I have never worn outside of the house. For me, it's gonna be an automatic sell. I honestly spent a little too much money on this without trying it on, but I just don't think it fits me properly. I don't like the neck on me personally, and I don't know, I feel like I look like a Girl Scout or something, so get it out of here. Y'all are probably gonna think, why the hell do I own this? And honestly, I don't know. I think I've been saving it for my liberal cowboy boyfriend that has just never come to be. It is this Harley Davidson short sleeve men's button up. It has this sick graphic on the back. I don't need it. Someone else's boyfriend will have to enjoy. In the same vein, I have this Zara black short sleeve button up, and it's very oversized on me, clearly. It has these long slits. I find it very hard to decide what to wear in the summertime when it's blistering hot, but you still want to look fashionable. So I was trying to go for this like little loose button up thing. I could wear a tank top. I've only had this for about a year, so I think there's some more opportunity to wear it. So this is going to be a keep. Moving on to this Dickies utility cropped jacket. Typically I wear a wife beater underneath this. I got this at a thrift store here in Brooklyn last year, and it's been one of my favorite pieces. I'm really into modern utility wear, so I feel like this fits perfectly. It's gonna be a keep. This one I feel very conflicted on. It's this 70s style tunic blouse, and I feel like a little orphan begging for change in the streets of London, and I love that about it. I love looking like a little orphan child. What I don't like about it is I have a really hard time struggling this piece. I've worn mini booty shorts with it, I've worn low-rise jeans, I've added a vest. It's just a very hard shape to work with. I think it would be good as like a beach cover-up, but I'm really trying to get those 70s vibes. If you have any styling ideas for this top, please let me know, but it really is such a beautiful piece and I want to keep it. I just need to figure out how to style it. Next is similar to the blouse I showed you guys earlier. It's this little white underbust blouse with puffy sleeves. Now that I have that other one, I definitely don't need two, so I think I'm going to be selling this. My I bitch therefore I am shirt, obvious keep. This is an Urban Outfitters sheer tie blouse that I got like 8 years ago from their sale rack. I get decent wear out of this in the warmer months, but I sort of want to sell it. I don't know why. I just feel like it's cycled out of my wardrobe at this point, so if my brain is telling me to let it go, maybe I should just let it go. Play this back in a year where I'm kicking myself asking where this is. Here is a little white long sleeve I got from Motel. I think it looks super cute, but it feels a little tight on my arms and I never wear it, so we're selling her. Let me know why I'm so embarrassed to show this to you. Oh, that looks so disgusting. Guys, I swear I have barely worn this little blouse, but it has sweat stains all over the place. I don't even think this is donatable. It might just have to go in the trash. Why is there a sweat stain on the shoulder? Someone please let me know. Next up is this vintage baseball tee that I got here in Brooklyn. I'm gonna be totally honest with you all. I do not know who these people are, what band this is. I just thought it was a cool t-shirt. Shoot me, whatever, I don't really care. I tried to look it up, but I couldn't figure it out. So if anyone recognizes this, please let me know. This one's gonna be a keep because I just got this like a month ago. All right, I'm gonna speed run some of my band t-shirts because I do not feel like trying every single thing on, but if I have a picture in them, I'll insert it. The Cure baby tee, keep. Oasis, keep. Obituary, this is one of my favorite sleep shirts, so it's a keep. Here's a Ramones tee that I never wear, so I will be selling this one. Sonic Youth, keep. I have this Nirvana tee from Urban Outfitters that I got again like 8 years ago. It has this oil stain on it that I've never been able to get out, but again, one of my most comfy sleep shirts, so it's a keep. This is a David Bowie muscle tee I got at the bins one time. I love the graphics, so it's a keep. At this point of the video, you're probably like, how many shirts does this girl own? How many shirts does this girl need? The answer? Unlimited. This is a Twilight shirt with my man, Edward Cullen. If you thought the answer was anything but keep, you are dead wrong. All right, I am taking a little bit of a break because it is exhausting trying on clothes. I cannot emphasize that enough. Since I've been organizing everything and more specifically my shirts, it's sort of bringing to attention how much I hold on to, which is clearly a lot. Of course, I love fashion, so it makes sense that I would have maybe more clothes than the average person, but this amount of excess is a little ridiculous. And I'm not trying to shame myself by any means, but like there's just no point for me to have clothes that I don't even wear once a year. If you've been thinking about cleaning out your closet, I strongly encourage you to do so. It already feels so freeing. Like, I'm making a mess, that is for sure, but once I get all of this out of here, if I sell it, whatever, or if I donate it, I think just having a fresh start and like going into the rest of my life being really thoughtful about what I'm buying. Previously, if I found something thrifting, I was like, oh, I sort of like this. I would buy it just because I had the rush of finding a good item. I've built my wardrobe up enough now that all my basics I basically have. So it's going to be less so about getting the deal and investing in higher quality, higher priced vintage items to elevate my wardrobe. Yeah, so hopefully that's the mindset I continue to have. We'll see if next year I have to do another closet clean out, but in the past few years since I've converting into being a secondhand only shopper, it has almost become easier to accumulate more because everything is inexpensive, and if you're a thrifter, you know the thrill of the hunt. If you find something, you won't be able to find it again, so you sort of have to buy it there on the spot and make those decisions, but I definitely want to be more thoughtful moving forward. Anyway, I'm going to go eat lunch and then get back into this. I'm back and I am somewhat rejuvenated. I'm going to finish up tops for today. So this top I thrifted out in the Hamptons. I don't know how the tie is supposed to go, so I might either get this altered so there's no tie or I don't know what, but it's this fitted off the shoulder dress shirt. It just looks weird tied. Like that can't be right. I'm still gonna keep it because it's a really good shirt otherwise. This is a velvet black long sleeve jacket kind of thing. My friend had thrifted this and then gifted it to me because she wasn't wearing it. I love the top of it. I love how the collar cradles my neck, but it's a bit tight. It's a small and I'm definitely more of a medium, so as you can see the boobs are spilling out. And when I'm buttoning it, I struggle to close the buttons, so I think this should be a sell. This is one of my favorite blouses I've ever owned. It is very much Edwardian. The collar goes all the way to the top. It's just so beautiful and delicate. I don't even know if you guys can see all the detail, but it fits me great. I love this top. Keep. This is a white button-up that I actually bought off my friend Sienna. I'm always trying to find the perfect white button-up, and I thought this one might have been it because it has a pretty cool cut and collar. But I don't think this is that flattering on me. It fits everywhere, but I feel like my boobs are being chopped in half by the line. Whenever there's this like under boob line, it never fits my boobs. I don't know if I just have huge knockers or something, but it's just never working out for me. It's a cool shirt, it just doesn't really fit me properly, so I'm gonna sell it. I've had this brown button up for a few years, and it's another piece that I barely get any wear out of. It feels very 70s and cool, and I like the pattern, but I just don't think I wear it enough. So, hello. Hello, it is a few days later. I had to take a little bit of a break. I have different nails now. Look how gorgeous. The artist is Impressed with Des on Instagram. So if you're in New York City, go check her out. She is amazing. Where we left off, I was just past halfway with all of my tops. I did not realize I had so many shirts. I think for right now, I'm going to switch directions to do some dresses because I also have a shit ton of dresses. And I'm gonna do my bottoms and then any of my remainder shirts I think I'm gonna do at the end. As I've been watching some of this footage, I'm like, oh, actually I don't like how that looks on me. So if I decide to change my mind in the editing process, I will make note on screen. I mean, honestly, filming yourself and seeing what the clothes look like on you is very helpful for deciding if things are working for me or not. Dresses are the same story as my shirts. I have them in every nook and cranny in my room, so I'm gonna compile all of them and then get into it. Let's go! Energy is high. I've amassed a giant pile of dresses on my bed, and I also included some rompers because I didn't know where to fit those in with the rest of my stuff. So I'm gonna start with my favorite dress at the moment. It is this vintage Olga nightgown. This is quite possibly the most beautiful dress I've ever owned in my life. I don't think a dress has ever fit me so well, has ever been so accurate to my aesthetic. I got this bad boy on Depop, but you can get it on eBay, Poshmark, Vinted, secondhand sites like that. I'm obsessed with the puff sleeves and the lace detailing. It's just stunning. There's not much more I can say about it. Like, look at the back, how beautiful. I'm now on the hunt for more Olga dresses. I think I want to wear these 24/7, day and night, out and in. I want to be wearing an Olga nightgown. I just love how they look, so I'm on the hunt for more. Keep. Next up is this romper from Urban Outfitters that I got on Depop about 2 years ago. This was a big part of my wardrobe last year, but I have not worn it once this year. It is super short in the back, like my butt cheek is about to pop out. I love the dark green plaid. It feels very grungy in my vibe, but I've just not been reaching for it this year. There's something in my soul telling me to sell this. I know, crazy. I spent a lot of money on it though, so it's not gonna be that cheap, but I know this is like a coveted item that everybody wants. I think I'm gonna sell it. Y'all are gonna be completely obsessed with this one. It is a vintage Fredericks of Hollywood illusion dress, so it has sheer panels and blacked out panels, and the blacked out panels cover all your private bits, and then the sheer ones sort of wrap around you to create this illusion, which is so sick. Y'all will not believe I thrifted this dress. I saw it at a Goodwill, and when I came across it, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I just found this in real life. Keep. I'm not gonna bother tying this, but it is this little halter neck red slip. It's beautiful, but it is lingerie, so super duper short in the back. I don't even know if I can show this. It's gorgeous. I love the color on me. Don't get a ton of wear out of it, but still a keep. This is a autumny floral wrap dress. It is an extra small, which is not my size, but I could button it when I initially got it, so I ended up saying fuck it and getting it. I think I've come to the point where I don't really need to keep super tiny clothes just because they fit my aesthetic. So here is another of one of the greatest thrift finds of my entire life. It's this black velvet beaded gown, which is most definitely a prom dress, but no dress has ever fit me as well as this dress. I thrifted it when I lived in the suburbs of Massachusetts, and oh my god, do I miss the suburbs for the best thrifting. You can't really see the full picture, but it is just a stunning long velvet gown with such intricate beading. I am obsessed. Do I have anywhere to wear this dress? No, I do not, but I will be keeping it. Next up is this maroon velvet maxi dress, which perfectly matches my nails. Wearing this dress, I feel like I'm the leader of a coven. It is super witchy and cool. My only issue with it is it just doesn't give me much shape. It's a beautiful dress. I don't think every dress needs to be super form-fitting, but this just sort of does nothing for me, so it's gonna be a sell. Similar velvet witchy vibes, I have this little black dress. Keep. Here's another House of CB dress that I got for my birthday 2 years ago. As you can see, I have a little trend of getting House of CB for my birthday. It's one of the few modern brands that I really love and I feel like is so flattering on me. I wore this with some sheer opera gloves and a Vivienne Westwood choker. I ate, not gonna lie. I also wore it to the Bupkis premiere with Pete Davidson. And y'all will not believe, Pete Davidson and MGK were literally sitting a foot behind me in Siena. It was insane. Here's another House of CB dress I got on Depop. It is a bitch to put on, so I will just insert some pictures, but it's completely sheer, has some ruching on the skirt, and then this little keyhole. It's absolutely stunning, makes me look so good. The only thing that's tough about it is hiding your nipples. I'm completely free the nip, but sometimes walking around the streets, I don't need everyone staring at me. So I'm still working on a solution for that. This is also a keep. This is a little baby doll dress that Tunnel Vision gifted to me. I only got it this month, so I haven't really had a chance to wear it out of the house yet, but it is so cute. Obviously a keep. I will say I did get a large because I thought like the more baggier look would be cute for baby doll, but I think it's just a little too big on me. So if I were to get this again, I would get a medium. This is a white lacy sheer nightgown. It's very beautiful, but it is an extra large and I just think it's a little too big on me. It doesn't hug my waist how I'd want it. Sadly, it has to be a sell. This is another dress that I thrifted. I think it's from the 90s or the 80s. I forget off the top of my head, but it's this really cool button-up denim dress. I wear this a lot in the warmer months, so it's gonna be a keep. This is a vintage Laura Ashley dress. Again, one of my best fitting dresses that I own. It hugs my waist so perfectly. Makes the girls look great and is so comfortable. I love this dress. Again, it feels very witchy, which I love. My only teeny tiny complaint is that it's a warm toned red and I am a cool toned person, so I do think it washes me out just a little bit, but not enough to sell it. Keep. This is a romper that I bought for my 21st birthday. It has these gorgeous puff sleeves and then ribbing down the bodice as well as pockets. I love this romper. It will pain me to let it go, but I've lost quite a bit of weight since I bought this, so it just like could fall off of me. If something doesn't fit me right now, I'm letting it go. So it's gonna be a sell. I also have a few dresses that are still brand new with tags that I never wear. This one is Heiress Beverly Hills that I'll be selling. I also have this bright pink Betsy Johnson dress, which I thought maybe I would be brave and try pink, but I just don't think it's for me, so also selling this guy. Here's a stunning purple gown. Feels very fairy and whimsical-like. You can't really see the bottom, but it's this uneven, flowy texture. It also has these cute little butterfly decals on the shoulder. This one I'm going to be selling. This is a little black pleated vintage dress. I love the sleeve length on this, but unfortunately, the length sort of hits me right above the knee, which is a little too long for me personally. If I had it altered and shortened a bit, I would love this dress, but I unfortunately think it's meant for someone taller, so. Last, but certainly not least, is my Jenny Nitro dress. Out of all my outfits on all my social media, this is the most popular. Everyone is obsessed with this dress, and I am too. It's actually two separate dresses. So this white little baby doll slip is actually vintage Betsy Johnson, and this black underbust corset dress is from a designer called Jeannie Nitro, which I love because my middle name is Jean. People are always asking where they can get this Jeannie Nitro dress. People are always wondering how to get a Jeannie Nitro dress. So you can head over to her Depop, find a listing with this dress on it and message her saying, hey, I'd like this in this size. My one recommendation would be to add an extra inch or two of length. It is a very short dress. It is a little bit expensive, but guys, keep in mind she is a small business. So please go and support the amazing designer who made this dress and don't buy some fast fashion knockoff. I'm taking this outfit to my grave. It's a keep.
I've waited for a lifetime for you to calm down. Oh, nothing feels the same without you now. I've waited for a
Time for pants. Thankfully, this is a relatively small section because I don't wear that many pants. First one I'm gonna start with are these IMG faux leather pants. I'm gonna try and give you guys the best view of these as possible, but they have slits down the sides with lacing over top. Very much rockstar girlfriend, very cool. I wore these to Boston Calling a few years ago. I like them, I think they look cool. Whenever I wear them, I get lots of compliments, but I just haven't worn them, honestly, probably since that music festival, so I think it's a sell. Keeping it in the leather family, I actually have these true vintage real leather pants. They're probably biker pants of some sort. I'm not always finding reasons to wear leather pants, but I do want to keep a pair, so these are a keep. These are a brown plaid pair that is sort of more of like a stretchy pant. I was really wanting a 70s inspired plaid pant, but I just don't think these are it. I'm too big for them and I'm busting at the seams, so. Next up, you can barely see these on the screen. I thrifted these True Religion low-rise dark wash jeans. Sort of have this boot cut flare to them. Visually, I think they look cool, but do they fit? That is the question. All right, I'm not gonna show you that, but my butt crack is out. These are falling off of me. I've held on to them for quite a while because they're True Religion, which is a great brand, but if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. I'm selling these. Right, on to the next. I feel like I'm actually fucking killing this. These are a pair of army pants. It has a string cinch on the waist as well as around the ankles, and it's got full pockets all over the place. With the black tank top, I'm really feeling like Kim Possible right now. I don't reach for them that often, but they are the only pair of cargo pants I own, so I'm gonna keep. Next are these tan corduroys. Again, a more high-waisted look. This is a tan tone that I think actually looks good with my skin color. These are a pair of pants that I maybe wear once a year. So yes, they look good, but if I'm not wearing them, I should let them go, right? I'm leaning towards sell, but maybe when I review the footage, I'm gonna decide to keep them. But for now, sell. These are a pair of straight leg jeans that I thrifted a few months ago. They're a little bit big on me, so I wear them more low rise, but I sort of like this slouchy look. Also, some of you are not going to believe this, because I know you are high rise lovers, but this low-waisted baggy pant is so comfortable. I actually don't mind wearing jeans when I'm wearing these. Some people say that baggy jeans make you look bigger, but I don't really think that's true. If anything, I feel like it emphasizes my teeny tiny waist. These are a keep. I wear them quite a bit. These pants are my Dickie dupes. They're actually softball pants, which is shocking. I thrifted them for like $3 or something ridiculous. They're the perfect size on me. And also, since it's made for sports, it's very breathable. So they're very comfortable to wear in the summertime. They're a keep. All right, here are another pair of True Religion jeans, except these ones are modern. I had a deal with them like 2 years ago, so I have a qualm with these guys. They are also low rise, but they're the kind of low rise that when I walk, my butt crack falls out. Last year, I wore these to an influencer party, and I was going for like the low-waisted baddie look, but the entire time I was so insecure. I was yanking them up and pulling my shirt down and yanking them up and pulling my shirt down, and I had a mental catastrophe by the end of the night. I know that these need to go, but these are the only other low-rise jeans I have, so I feel like I should keep them even if to take a picture for outfit videos, but they're not being utilized. Like, I'm not wearing them practically. So I should get rid of them. I know I should get rid of them. Okay. We're selling them. We're selling them. These are a pair of dress pants that I used to wear to work all the time. They're a bit long on me, so I like safety pinned the ankles to make it shorter. These pants are pretty good. They're universal. I can wear them with a lot of different outfits. I really like the mid-rise, loose, wide pant. Not much to say about these, but I'm keeping them. They're good. Here's another one of those items that I frequently get questions about. It is the Free People Jade jumpsuit. So it's this flare leg denim jumpsuit with a zip down the front. I love this thing. I love what it does to me. I feel like I look so good and snatched in it. It's gonna be a keep. We are in the final stretch. This is all I have left. Let's do it. Alrighty, I am on to my last section. So this is mostly going to be tops and sweaters and whatever I didn't finish at the first half of this video. I'm going to speed run some of these because I'm on hour 5 and I'm getting tired, y'all. First up is this green corduroy cardigan. Sort of more earthy, crunchy than what I lean into these days, so it's gonna be a sell. This shirt's pretty small on me. I don't want to get makeup on it at the moment, but it's my ironically hot OG BFF shirt. See, I have makeup on it from when I wore it last. This shirt's really funny. It's a keep. This is my vintage Princess Bride baby tee. One of my favorite baby tees that I own. It's so cute. Has the logo on the back. Keep. Now on to my sweaters. I have a plethora. This green striped one, keep. This is my iconic Tate Langdon sweater. I got it in the men's section at Savers. The brand is Nautica. Keep. Keep. This one is dead stock Ralph Lauren. Keep. I love how this green one fits me. Keep. Keep. This sweater was made in Ireland. It's a super thick wool, but I think it's a little bit too big on me, so I think I will sell this one. And that was everything. I am finally done cleaning out my entire wardrobe. Reminder, if I said I was going to sell an item, it is over on my Depop for you guys to purchase. If you have any questions on any of the brands, just leave a comment with the timestamp and I will go and get that for you. Thank you for joining me on this insane journey. It's been a process. My room is a disaster and I'm going to clean it now. If you're new here, subscribe so you never miss a video and I will see you guys next time. Bye, nerds!